And my family can too, because it's for everybody.
Yeah. Let's get it.
This conference will now be recorded.
I know we've already done the flag salute, but let's do it again. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, welcome everybody to the October 2nd Marion County Commission meeting. We begin with public forum. No one in the room from the public, and it doesn't look like anyone online.
No.
Move into agenda approval. Chuck is running late, so we're gonna move Brad Jets up to 1 o'clock, and then hopefully Chuck can be here about 1:20. Any other additions or changes to the agenda? If not, we'll move forward with that one change, and I believe we're ready to move into administrative.
Okay.
Seems like so long since we've been here.
Right.
Friday morning.
We're never here. Okay.
This morning and Friday
Right.
morning.
So I do have the minutes of September 29th.
Okay, Commission has had a chance to review the minutes. Is there-
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Gehring, is there a second by Commissioner Becker? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion carried 4-0. Just as a note, Commissioner Crowfoot is, his wife is in surgery, so he will not be able to be here today.
Thank you. Certainly, that's all that's in the packet. Wow. I already forgot. Okay, we do have a few supplements. This is just for review. You do not need to sign. But these are current year value changes.
Okay.
Florence Land Bank is active.
Yes, yes it is.
Just-
It was at the sale, buying property at the tax sale. They made some people mad down there.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Trying to do things. It's gonna upset some folks.
Moving forward.
One of them was our county employee, her and her husband, and then buying property around where they're building. And, Florence Land Bank bought the one that was up there. They wanted to buy it, clean it up. Florence Land Bank bought it. So,
We just have to buy it from Land Bank then.
guess that's something we have to be careful about, buying property against
The taxpayer.
the taxpayer, yeah.
That's tax
That was their concern down there. I saw the paper where I saw, yeah, that they was in there at the city council meeting down there. I'm like, man, you gotta be somewhat, watch what you're doing, so.
Okay, we have 2 salary changes, both in road and bridge. The first one is for Steve Hudson, change from interim department director to superintendent with the updated job description. The change is from $5,367 a month to $5,680 a month, effective September 21st. Second one in road and bridge, for Tom Holla, change to pay grade M, step 3, due to updated job description, $4,342 a month to $4,690 a month, effective September 21st, 2023.
Okay.
So I think you always. I think you did. All right, that's cool.
I have the Marion County Land Bank 2024 proposed budget for commission approval.
Motion to approve as presented.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the request from the Marion County Land Bank for the 2024 budget from Commissioner Garing. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Becker. Discussion?
This total is 17,000 something?
That was.
That was cash carryover.
That was cash.
The total budget would be 18, it's 1,000 more, because I put in income, proposed revenue of 1,000 if we sell something.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So the beginning balance is $17,239, total budget $18,239.
Aye.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
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 All opposed nay, motion carried 4-0.
Okay. I just handed you all, Tom Holland was gonna bring these in, so the area fuel bid. But I just got an email from Steve, so
Make a
have an
motion.
area fuel bid. There's
Motion
only
to
one.
approve MFA oil, in the amount of $20,208.90.
Okay, we have a motion from Commissioner Garing, is there a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Galkey. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay, motion carried 4-0.
We have just a little bit of discussion on that.
Yes.
Are we going to be, is the commission satisfied with just a one bid process?
We send out requests to all of the suppliers, I believe. They all have an opportunity to bid.
I wish more would apply.
If they choose not to bid, we can't force them to bid.
Do we still send out for requests from Co-op Green? Do we know?
I have to ask.
I know they quit bidding a couple of years ago. I don't know if we,
The bid process on fuel is really only good for the time they send the bid. It's really not a fair process on fuel because it fluctuates. It doesn't actually hold anything. It just tells you where they're at right now on that bid.
so your idea is to go to see if we could contract for
6
How?
months, a year.
and whether there would be any interest in supplier doing that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
know.
I think that's something we need to talk about.
And contracted rate will give you a lower overall. I mean, the price may go up and may go down, but, being contracted, they contract you at a lower rate to begin with.
Heard a lot of talk about it, but I've never been around it to, you know.
A few years ago would have been the time to do it.
Yeah.
If you could have went for
Right.
very long.
And a year ago was not the time to do it.
No.
That's what you lock in, you either win or you lose.
Yeah.
If you go as it is, then you're just right with the market.
Well,
If you-
it's
if you
kind
lock
of,
in, you
you're
can
talking
keep
about the
budgeting.
same process that the suppliers do for people with propane in the wintertime.
Yeah. But if you lock in and you have budget, you know, $5 a gallon, you lock in below your budget, it allows you to not exceed budget for fuel. So it's sometimes it's more of a responsible way of doing things for the taxpayer dollars.
How about we give our department head a chance to get through this crazy busy summer season and maybe this fall, it is already fall, here in another month or two.
Well, I think it's something we need to look at, because if you got one bidder, what's the incentive of giving us much better price than the person that pulls up and fills up the tank every day?
Next
Every other
question,
day.
following up on that, Ken, is do we open it up outside the county?
Never have, but
I'm just,
there are suppliers, I think, that come into Marion County.
that I don't know, I just wondered that, you know.
I mean, Epps is one of them. I mean, they're still located in Harvey
Now,
County, as far as I know.
We just get bids from co-op from, where's the base? Marion's base, or where's the co-op we get bids from?
Co-op Grain?
Cooperative.
They're in Hillsborough. But they haven't bid for
Okay.
quite a while.
Agri Trails is
But yet,
also.
I've got co-op in Peabody, Florence,
That's MKC, right?
MCC, so, and they're pretty big, and
They'd be eligible to bid.
they'd be eligible to bid.
Agri Trails is eligible to bid.
Yeah.
They all have locations and
As long as-
serve Marion County
As long as they
taxpayers.
have brick and mortar or
Provide a service.
yeah.
Do we need to be contacting
Well,
those folks?
that's why I'm bringing it up, that, do we need to, I mean, because.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Tina, that falls under our assistant director now, is that right? Or the shop foreman job description? Or does that still fall under our superintendent?
No, that'd be,
That is,
Putting you on the spot.
well, I mean, I think it still falls under superintendent.
Okay.
It would be an administrative function of the office, not necessarily, it wasn't specifically designated to the shop foreman
Okay.
in the changes.
Okay. Do you want to pursue it immediately, or do you want to give him a month to get through all the other responsibilities on his plate?
I'd wait. I would wait.
I wouldn't wait too long.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I met with the local manager in Peabody this morning, because I was there trying to use my card's shot. And so, anyway, I'm gonna go visit with him, got signed papers, get a new card.
Mhm.
And I'll ask him what they do, if he knows anything, so I'll know more.
well, I can talk to the Agri Trails
Yeah.
fuel
Yeah.
supplier. Why don't we just try to do some informal contacts?
Yeah.
How would that be?
Yeah.
And then they can contact Road and Bridge
Yeah.
if they haven't been
That's-
being contacted.
Okay.
But there's plenty of suppliers in Marion County. And then as we get a little further in, we can look at contracting. All right? Okay, fuel bids is completed. What next?
Okay, two things. The first thing is, we're getting ready to start Marion County Leadership Program for the fall session, and we are scheduling a county government day for this session. And that will be on October 26th, which is probably a Thursday. Yes, it is a Thursday. We wanted to start off with either visiting with a couple of commissioners or having a special session with all commissioners for those class participants, just to be able to visit with you about and kind of see what the issues are that the county commission faces in trying to provide governance for the county. And so I want to see what you prefer. Do you want to have a special session, or do you just want to have a couple of commissioners be available to discuss? It would be about, probably around 9:30 in the morning on that Thursday, the 26th of October.
What would be the interest?
I think all of us ought to probably show up.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe different times, I don't care. I'd be good.
Well,
to-
we're not designating you like 12 times, 5 times through the day, so it'd be nice if we could just do it all
Yeah.
at once.
Mhm.
Well, then we got a session, and we just announced it that we're gonna be in.
Right, it'd be open meeting,
Right.
like, so they could potentially experience what a commission meeting might be like.
I wouldn't tell them any secrets about it.
But, I mean, I guess if, another option that I hadn't really thought of, and I shouldn't say,
Right.
well, we won't do it, would be that you could attend at different times during the
Oh.
day and different sessions, but it's kind of nice, I think, if they can visit with, you as a body,
Mhm.
if that's a doable thing.
That would be the best approach, because they're gonna be hitting so many different departments.
Right, we're trying to hit every department
Oh,
that day,
cool.
so.
Okay, the consensus I'm seeing is to go ahead and schedule a special meeting for 9:30 October 26th, the purpose just being to visit with leadership in county. That way we've got an official meeting, 3 people show up, hopefully all 5, 3.
Okay.
Still good.
If Jonah's in Missouri again, we'll let him stay in Missouri.
I'll zoom in. I figured if people are wanting to, stepping forward, taking that initiative and sacrifice, I'll make a sacrifice one way or another.
Yep.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, our kickoff is Thursday night.
The 12th.
Oh, I'm off a week. Okay.
We moved it. We
Thank
had to
you.
move it back.
Thank
We
you.
have a revised schedule.
Okay, the kickoff is the 12th.
So,
There are
yes.
7 members, so.
Yeah,
Just
7
throughout-
participants.
Throughout the county, too, pretty good spread.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Okay.
the last thing that I
Mhm.
have there is, I asked Cody to provide a draft agreement for approval for the 1240 commercial remodel. And he has just done the AIA 101. If we can get approval subject to staff review, that would be great. Then we can move ahead. I did just follow up with him just now, Commissioner Gehring, and ask him to provide a list of subcontractors for the commission. So I did that literally right before we started the meeting when I printed this off, so. You might wanna take a couple minutes, read through, see if anything sticks out as not okay. or-
Our counselors had 5 minutes, is that sufficient time?
It actually
I'll-
is.
I will make a motion contingent upon staff review.
Okay, we have a motion from Commissioner Gehring to approve and sign contingent upon staff review. Is there a second? I'll second it. Discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion carried 4-0.
Okay, I'll also look through the dates and all of that information, make sure it all looks good.
Man of the hour.
Hi,
Yes.
sorry, Steve emailed me, so I wasn't sure if you were still coming.
I know nothing.
But that's all right.
I'm so confused after this.
Wait,
Okay, so, I told Tom that he could come during administrative
Yes.
business to do the fuel bill.
Yes. And we've already done, but we also had a discussion. We would like to try to get more Marion County fuel suppliers to bid. So,
I can talk to him again, but
okay, have you, who do
Wanna
you?
just- would you
Right.
mind coming up here?
Bryce has conversed with Hillsborough Co-op, or
Right.
Cooperative Marion, I don't know.
Okay.
The timing's not, right. Something about the fuel prices change so fast that they wanna, rather than have it here by 9 o'clock, you don't open the bids till
Yeah.
this time of day, and by the time they get a truck, you know, if the truck's not ready to go to the refinery, the price can change.
Right.
I don't know, I thought there was bits and pieces, is all I know.
Okay.
So, and after this morning emails didn't get the right, or the principal that was supposed to get it weren't there, and they did that. I've been on the
So-
phone all morning trying to get this straightened out.
So what do you actually have there? Because
I have
don't
one
have
bid
it.
on the transport, and I've got one bid on the area.
So is the bid, let me
We didn't
see
do
if,
transport.
we didn't do
We
transport.
did area, we did area, okay.
From MFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good thing you're
That's
here.
what this is.
Well,
Good
we've done
thing.
that, we've done that.
Okay.
So
We need to transport.
Okay, and Fleet Fuels didn't understand at all about the area stuff, so they have to get on the phone with somebody.
This is all the same one we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
you
the
probably got that.
20,208.90, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is the only transport bid I have, because MFA couldn't find the right person to. Did you want a copy of that?
Probably wants a copy of the other one too.
And
Yeah,
Fleet-
that way.
Did you get one?
No, this
Who is Fleet
this is
Fuels?
the new owner.
They're the ones that bought out Evans.
Okay.
Okay,
You-
that
okay.
answered the question.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Thank you.
Mhm.
See, you're providing wealth of information already.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just keep pace.
Yeah, and our secretary's gone. It's like-
Oh, so you really don't have the totals?
Yeah, I'm just trying to work on that.
Do you want me to go ahead and total these up,
Yeah.
so you have a dollar amount? Okay.
Thank you.
At least we know now that it's a different company.
Yeah, that's what I said, we got an answer to a question.
I think they're based out of Algeria.
Did Epicel and everything else, or?
I think somebody said they kept the propane bid.
Oh, really?
They just sold out the fuel oil.
What else do you know this morning? Nothing.
Not too much. Thought someone needs to go away.
A few more days.
Who will stay away?
$8,832.40. Good job. We have confirmation. Okay, so we have a bid from Fleet Fuels, the total amount of $28,882.40. Is there a motion to approve?
A motion to approve.
Okay, motion from Commissioner Garing, second from Commissioner Galkey. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion carried 4-0. Thank you for the extra work putting that together.
Tell Fleet, thank you and welcome to the community.
Wasn't they did before, that's what I thought, so you done.
No.
They haven't had a bid
No,
in,
never
they
had-
took over the 1st of September.
We were trying to figure that out before you got here on who's taking over perhaps. So that provided, that's what he said, provided us with some answers and appreciate them not letting something just go vacant, so.
Well, and can we just change the time of day that the bids are due to make it
Let me
noon?
talk to them.
Because-
See, I was thinking that was one of co-ops.
So, because we
Concerns.
used to have the meetings at 9 in the morning, so they
Right,
probably
right.
were making bids due at that time,
There
and
you
then
go.
coming in
They
later.
could get the price right away, they could get the truck.
Make the
So-
time
Before
12.
the
Make it
refineries.
12 or 12:30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we
I mean,
can,
I'll go discuss it with them and see what,
appreciate it.
yeah.
That'll help,
See what-
matching up the times.
If they're still interested, not interested, or if there's an issue, we can work around it.
And then we gotta postpone it, but if you're visiting with them anyway, talk about the contracts. Just get familiar with it before that issue comes around.
Okay. Well, I pretty much understand it, it's
Yeah.
just, in the past, we've always passed on it.
Well, this time if they're interested, we can,
Well, I'm sure they'll be interested in contract, and that ties them in for some time.
I think the board is fairly interested in exploring that possibility.
so if they have information, bring it on contracting.
Any discounts that we would receive for contracting, that kind of thing.
So, I think most of the time there's like a 20-cent deposit at least, if not prepaid 100%. is the way it works for me.
Mhm. Very good.
All right, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks,
Tom?
Tom. Sorry
Tom?
for the misunderstanding.
Sure was nice to see you. Come back and see us again. Have a good day.
Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna make a list of purple wave stuff.
There you go.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay. We got Josh in the hallway.
There he is.
Welcome, Josh.
Afternoon. I did get some, finally got around to bids for trailers.
Okay.
One of them actually went up in price, which didn't surprise me much, but the other company was actually roughly about $12,000 cheaper than last year on the trailer price.
Really?
So I can't figure why the other one went up
Mm-hmm.
instead of down, so.
One's busy and the other one's not.
Mhm.
And which ones Wilkins was what we've been buying?
That's, we haven't bought one of them for a while. We've been doing that, K&L Holding
Okay.
is the one that's been, has been our cheaper ones that's been doing it. So,
Big difference.
huge.
All your requirements is in your list here?
Yes.
Should've bought two of them. Should've bought three. I was gonna bring up that same question. Do we
But-
buy two now?
My next question is, do you have money? Right. What's,
Not for two.
not for two.
Not for two. For one we do.
Mm-hmm.
For the cheaper one, we wouldn't have the money for the other one. Because I think we dropped down 2% 100,000 in that equipment budget, so we can get that.
Unless you bought it from somewhere else or did it.
Well, they're not quite as far out as the other one too.
The last one I
9
got
months
was
or-
what, 51 or 58?
What were we arguing about, 65, 64?
Maybe it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, thinking about two instead of.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was around 96, is what we bought the one last year for. And now we're down to 84, so.
It's helping the average.
Mm-hmm.
So we have money for it.
In the equipment budget, we have the money for one trailer, yes.
Needed.
Yeah, and I think once we get this one, we can, be okay for a few years, and we'll start back over on
Is it gonna hinder anything else you need to buy?
not this year, no.
We're down to 3 months.
Yeah, well, and actually, we bought the skid steer out of that equipment budget.
Is this something we need to
But you won't
be
take
budget
delivery
for one a year?
I won't take delivery, I think it said like 34 to 36 weeks out, so it'll be,
next year.
it'll be next year.
Oh, okay, yeah, being.
So,
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
we could probably just do it for next year's budget and get it ordered and stuff, cause
So a lot of this
well, we
equipment is
have,
going.
yeah, we have enough to cover the down payment, it's a 10% down payment, so.
Okay.
You received one this year, right? Or
Yeah, we received one, but we'd actually saved that, we wrote a check at the end of last year
For that.
for
Encumbered
that, and held it until we got it, and then we sent it off for payment.
Encumbered that cash. So that didn't affect the budget.
Correct.
So, yeah.
So, I would say that maybe we should, check the budget before you approve. If you do approve this year, it still creates an encumbrance. So, if there's not money in the budget, even approving it, it's not
Kosher.
kosher, yeah.
Now, if it's for 2024. then
I
maybe-
know, but it creates an encumbrance now if you approve it,
Oh,
approve a cash
The
purchase.
bid's probably good for 30 days.
They
Yeah,
got
30
dropped in
days.
February. last longer than that.
I plumb forgot about the skid steer, buying that, and then I got upset on this too, so.
we just need to evaluate the budget and what we have as far as available for this year.
Can we revisit it next week? Would that give
Mhm.
time to come up
Yep.
with an option?
Yes.
Because I hate to pass up a price like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they'd pass up on the queue too.
Or you can
There's
approve
something
it,
other people are
you
gonna
can
get in front of
approve
us.
it contingent upon budget
Budget,
authority.
Okay. Is that
And-
agreeable?
Can we just approve the down payment?
Mhm.
You gotta approve the whole thing.
I had to
I mean, I
try.
would say no, wouldn't
No.
you?
No.
See, I did the rules.
Sorry.
A lot of times you pay something, then you take the risk of cancellation fee.
But a down payment on what?
Full deposit.
Yeah.
Deposit on a trailer.
Let's look at the budget and see whether this becomes and Kent's idea is, I would think, I don't know, I haven't really looked in the last year and a half or two at their trailers, but I know we needed trailers.
Yeah,
And,
and once we get one more, like I said, that'll hold us for several years.
Is there anything you can sell to put money back in the budget or have a bake sale? I mean, if you have money come in that we didn't budget, then that would offset and it would allow us to purchase it.
Anything to put on Purple Wave?
We've got a skid steer we can put on Purple Wave, and one trailer we can throw on Purple
What is
Wave.
it, that old one truck that sit down there and flat tires on it a while back?
Fred,
Tires fixed.
we got tires fixed, we got the clutch fixed.
Oh, yeah, the
and we've
clutch
been-
was out.
Yeah, we've been using it and stuff, so
Okay.
the other two trucks seem to break down, have been breaking down. We had one that with the injector went out, and
That's gonna be coming up soon too.
I know.
so.
That's another thing I get concerned about, you know, we say, okay, we're good on equipment for 2 or 3 years. But then we get in a bind, all of a sudden we need 2, we don't
Yeah.
need just
Mhm.
one.
You never.
It would be advisable to create a capital
Replacement plan,
equipment,
yeah.
yeah, and just start having things on a rotation.
You know, I think we need to get that stuff on rotation. Those trailers take such a beat, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. We're looking at leasing trucks too.
yeah, let's talk about that. We went away from having a contractor come in and haul our trash away and not having the truck expense, not having that, to trying to do our own. That's been two different, it's been I think we saved some money while we do it, but now maybe we're looking, maybe you look back at the other side now to take a look.
Pricing on everything has changed so much.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the big thing.
Are there
So-
people out there that contract to do that?
Well, yeah, there is, so.
We tried contracting a year or 2 ago, trying to get somebody to contract us to haul down the Butler, and we couldn't get anybody to contract.
Couldn't then, but.
The only other thing is.
Yeah, they don't wanna go one way and not the other.
Well, they're busy.
Mhm.
That's true.
There's another way we can, I know there's a ham quarry up there around Lawrence and stuff. They pick up, they've got their trailers in Morris, Dickinson, and Geary, and Lyon County. They basically, they just bring the trailers down, drop them off, they fill them, but, you know, they might make one run, or they might make 2 runs, you know, too, so we get in a pinch where we're needing trailers. You know, that's one thing, I don't know how many loads they run, or what it would cost.
That's the reason why we did it, we saved so much on tipping fees, that's why we felt that we could afford to
Do our own.
do our own.
Yeah,
We saved quite a bit on the price that Topeka was charging
Mhm.
us ham
Yeah.
versus at El Dorado.
I do believe that, yeah, I believe it.
So you've got an offset there.
Mhm.
The alternate thing is you could approve it, but just know that if there's not enough money in the transfer station itself, that the county would have to pay it out of the general fund.
Or go to a loan. Can we go?
I don't think we want to
You
do it.
could, but it would probably take away most of what you're saving or buying,
Yeah.
a lease purchase, yeah. we could.
not a good time to do a lease purchase.
I'd like to give him the ability to go ahead and get in the queue when it gets coming.
So you could approve it with, funding to, specific line item funding to be determined.
Is that agreeable?
Yeah.
All right, is that a motion?
Yes.
Okay, a motion by Commissioner Garing to proceed with approval of the quote from K&L Holdings for the trailer in the amount of $84,027, funding source contingent.
The equipment, and then out of the general, if we take delivery, they could.
Okay, we have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Dalkey, further discussion?
I'm not in favor of having to take any money out of general fund.
Any other discussion? Not all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Motion carried 3-1, Commissioner Becker opposed. Because of the general fund issue.
We'll get in the lineup.
That way, get the thing ordered.
All right. Anything else with the transfer station? Cause I'd jump over the weed department for a couple minutes.
Switch hats.
Okay, I'm in charge of the district meetings next week, and a couple of years ago, we've done it, I brought the mail in and stuff, I made chili and some cinnamon rolls, and that's where I did that. Is that still okay with you guys on where I can go buy the groceries and make it and bring it in?
Yeah.
We've done it
If
before.
that's what you want to do,
If that's what you want, yeah.
probably.
Yeah, okay, we've got consensus approval for that.
Okay.
Thank you for doing that, for hosting.
We move it around and,
Are you a chili master?
I'm not a master, but I can make a decent pot of chili.
So what you're having again, or are you making something else?
I think I'm gonna do the chili, just,
Yeah, they got one coming up here.
I'll bring you a secret ingredient.
Yeah.
You can have that one,
The meeting will
set
be over.
aside.
You had the secret ingredient, the meeting might be over.
No.
No. So,
All right, anything else?
that's all I've got.
Thank you very much,
All
Josh,
right.
we appreciate it.
Thank you.
You'll definitely separate the boys from the men there.
there's ghost clippers.
Okay, earlier we'd said Chuck would be right about 1:20.
Okay.
So, Alex, Chuck's running a little bit late. We're hoping in about 10-15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So, don't want to bore you to tears for.
That's all right, I can take that for.
Okay. So Brad, what can you do for 15 minutes?
Yeah, that's the problem.
You need more?
No, we can break it up, because these are, we've got potential litigation issues that are executive sessions, and we can, they could all be done in the same one, but we can do one for, whatever,
Let's do
10 minutes.
15.
15 is fine.
All right, it's potential. I move that we recess into executive session in order to discuss potential litigation pursuant to KSA 75-4319B. Item 2, consultation with our attorney-client privilege with Commission Brad and Tina for 15 minutes, 1:10 to 1:25.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Becker. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion carried 4-0. Be back at 1:25.
Isn't there a second one of those tables? Maybe you can just switch them.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we're out of executive session, no decisions made. Was Chuck in the hallway?
No, he was not.
Start the other one, 'cause that's 6:30.
Yeah.
Short
Do we have anything for 5 minutes, or we'll take a recess?
Oh, here he is.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect timing, look at that.
How you doing?
Good.
How about you? Running the hallway.
Selling dogs. Look at him. He's off the
Yeah.
clock. He's selling dogs.
Selling dogs.
All right, so we've got the wording
Yes.
issues taken care of.
The agreement now reflects what the agreement has been. I did check on the other element of things that Jonah was asking about the last time. That was the one where we went back and forth with, we went back and forth with Medicare Part B and what was gonna have to be billed where and how, and I checked with Jamie. We did resolve all of that, and that was withdrawn as a demand of, or something that we would work through St. Luke's. It would be a direct bill. And I think Kurt was pretty comfortable by the time we got through that, even though we'd gotten contraindications for quite a long while, by the time we really showed them how it was done, that, you know, them being Medicare, they said, no, we agree, go ahead and do that through our billing system in terms of Part B.
Okay.
So we don't have to have a separate agreement for that. This encompasses everything that was still outstanding, and now it encompasses what these gentlemen have been talking about. And so, I don't know, did Alex talk with you guys, Schulte?
About this contract?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, so he's, I didn't talk to him
Oh,
over
okay.
the last few days. I want to be sure he had a chance to see it.
If this is the same one that was presented last Monday.
It is, it is. The only thing I added to it was that 30-day that we would get, you know, notify you in terms of medical reimbursement or replacement within 30 days, because we talked about that. I put that last sentence on there. Other than that, I think the numbers and everything reflect the copy that you guys had prepared. So I think this is ready for action, and we can get it out of the way.
We're good. As long as we addressed those things, I'm good.
Yeah, we did. Put this on the bed.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the agreement?
So motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gary, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Dalkey, further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay, motion carried 4-0. Thank you, gentlemen, for working together.
Yep.
We very much appreciate it.
Sorry to delay. I like to make sure it's right and not come back to this
On
again.
some of these, it's worth just taking a little extra time to review, so I appreciate you
Well,
guys doing that.
it's been so long. A little extra time just feels agonizing.
And then we can go forward in confidence knowing that we're all good.
After all the hours and hours, it only took 5 minutes.
Yeah.
This started a long time ago.
Gosh, it takes 5 minutes because you're sure. You're sure.
From the board's perspective, is there any discomfort with having this signed by the director as opposed to the chair?
No.
No.
If you look at that, it's kind of by the EMS,
Yeah.
so. If, I'm not uncomfortable with that based on facts.
Any opposition from commissioners?
Any opposition from the director?
No.
Does the agreement stay in effect even if you change directors?
Mhm.
Okay. Because it would if you change chairs. So.
Right.
Okay.
Consensus is approved.
Yeah.
The director signed that contract.
Brad, would you be able to draft one identical for HCH?
Yes, we
And then
did.
I will.
I didn't send it over this
Okay,
morning
yeah,
because I
okay.
thought I didn't want
And
both
that
of
was
them
also
necessarily.
signed by the director.
Mhm.
Great.
You're authorized.
Do we need to have that one come back for approval?
It does have a different name on it, so I probably should.
Okay.
Can we do it contingent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to do it today?
Yes. Would there be a motion to approve the contract
motion.
with Hillsborough Community Hospital, authorizing the director to sign? Motion by Commissioner Gearing, second by Commissioner Becker. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Carried 4-0.
And we'll know if it's identical substance other than name change. Okay, yep, I'll do that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Your time.
Thank you all.
Yep.
Yeah. Pointers or something. Yeah, quite the business of them. I think it was all over the place. So.
All right, Mr.
30
Counselor.
minutes pending litigation. Good no, say it's potential, not actually filed.
Okay. I move that we recess to executive session in order to discuss potential litigation pursuant to KSA 75-4319. B, item 2, consultation with our attorney-client privilege with Commissioner Brad and Tina for 30 minutes from 1:30 to 2 o'clock.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Garing. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion carried 4-0. We will be back at 2 o'clock.
There's a storm coming tomorrow.
That's why I'd like to get a cut today.
This conference will now be recorded.
We're on.
All right, we're out of executive session, no decisions made. Commission comments? If not, I'd move to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Garing, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay, motion carried 4-0. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.